Alright, here we go. 3 minutes to go, fourth quarter reaction. Florida State versus Notre Dame. And I'm gonna try some Heidi Jo's jalapeno cheddar peanuts. These nuts. These nuts, huh? This is interesting. Ooh. This is what it looked like.
And they wait to see what the result will be, and it's been nothing but magic. He's 5 for 5 for 48 yards and moving this team, the upset-minded Noles, down the field against the number 9 team in the country. Ward bounces it to the outside, and here he goes, and it's another first down.
Now first down.
12 yards there for Trayshawn Ward.
Wow, what's this?
Notre Dame defense is on their heels, man. Linebackers are trying to fit inside, and the running backs moving to the outside.
There we go.
It's just a step ahead of the Irish on every single snap. Florida State was down by 18. Kenzie Milton.
Oh, here we go. Oh! Oh, boy! 2 minutes. Second down.
Teresa. Can you imagine her heart rate right now as she watches this? 2 years removed from the sport, 1,017 days. Surgeons from the Mayo Clinic say he's a medical miracle to be able to even practice. 2nd and 6.
Oh, we're gonna run it again. Pass the ball.
Great pursuit that time. Down the line, Cam Hart comes up and makes the tackle. Getting to the point now,
good.
Start to think about the clock, of course. Right now, Notre Dame only 1 timeout remaining. Florida State's going to take this thing down as far as they possibly can, knowing they're already in field goal range. Just have to be really smart if you're McKenzie. No negative plays here on 3rd down.
There we go.
Already in field goal range for Ryan Fitzgerald. Do we smell overtime or something north?
Oh, he fumbled!
And now field goal range threatening until he throws it away. Smart play by the veteran. Remember, 33 starts in his career at UCF. It's a great job on Mackenzie Milton right there. Bad snap, bad play. Defense won. You cannot, under any circumstance, take a negative play right there to make it tougher on your field goal kicker. He wisely collects himself, shows that poise that he showed the entire drive, and smartly throws it out of bounds to the sideline. Ryan Fitzgerald's best game in college came against Notre Dame. His career long came against Notre Dame. It was a 42-yarder. This a 43-yarder to tie.
Here we go. And it is good. And 40 seconds left.
The steely nerves. Career long for him against the top 10 team in prime time. Great job from Fitzgerald.
So,
And up there,
man, oh man.
In his packed house at Doak Campbell. The family who came from Hawaii moved to Florida.
You gotta talk about some baseball, as there's 40 seconds left in the 4th quarter. The San Diego Padres beat the Astros in a walk-off.
From 18 points down, we've got Notre Dame and Florida State tied up at 38.
High scoring.
Tonight's game track is brought to you by Cadillac.
Jack Cone.
Jack Cone, his Irish debut. He's been tracking towards an A+. We just haven't said.
You know I'm a Compton, I remember.
Great comeback in the Benzie Milton. With 341 yards and 4 touchdowns, he's 5 yards away
Guys,
from
guys.
setting the record
Heidi
for
Jones.
passing yards
Joe's.
in a Notre Dame season
.com. Okay, I'm out. They have like beef jerky, hot sauces. There will be a Labor Day special tomorrow.
They have one timeout remaining as he gets it to Mayer, who was written down immediately after making the catch. As Jamie Robinson, the transfer from South Carolina. Jonathan Dorr, the kicker for Notre Dame. His career long is 52 yards. Did that in 2019 against USC. See if they can get him in position. Half a minute to play.
Owen. Oh, steps out first now. Oh, and he flips him.
Past midfield. One timeout remains. Clock stops with a first down. Of course, they can also clock it. Hang on to that timeout. Go clock it right now if you can, unless you have a play call that's ready to roll right now.
Real.
35-yard line would be the career long range.
And
He wants more than that.
no.
Goes out of bounds well beyond the intended target, Kevin Austin. 11 seconds remaining. They add
Go overtime.
in the back. Will they get a shot, or will we have overtime?
Florida State Seminoles.
Jack's father looks on. See, Mike Norvell wanted the timeout, and he raced in on the near sideline, the Florida State head coach, and was able to get it. Something just felt a little different tonight, didn't it? Something about the night that they've been honoring Bobby Bowden, the night when they get back to full capacity.
Rest in peace, Bobby Benton.
The war chant
You'll be missed, man.
Extra loud, and this place returns to its former glory of what the energy used to feel like. Something felt a little different, didn't it? It did. It did all weekend. You just knew there was going to be something special tonight. And we had special performances on both teams. We've had great calls by both teams. We've had players that have factored into the game that we didn't anticipate seeing. One in particular that happens to be one of the best stories I've ever seen in the world of college football. And will we get a capper right now from Jack Cone and the Irish? Time to work with because of the timeout. Can they get in range? Cone over the middle.
He does. Oh, fumble.
That's incomplete.
Fumble.
Notre Dame was that close to being in position to have a game-winning kick opportunity, and Michael Mayer could not hang on as he turned the corner. Oh my goodness, you had the matchup you wanted. You had Michael Mayer working against Jamie Robinson. Man coverage, he puts it right where it needs to go. Now it's going to come down to a Hail Mary.
They're going to have to go for it. Better than time.
That's one right there. You have the guy that you want, the target that you want. The ball placement was superb. But unfortunately, the sure-handed tight end couldn't bring it in.
Incomplete. For real.
Notre Dame exhausts that last timeout. Speaking of exhaustion, the right arms of Florida State fans. Take us through it. 5 seconds to go. Ball's on the 49-yard line. You gotta buy some time, especially where you're out in the field. So don't be afraid to retreat a little bit if you need to. But you need to throw the ball 4 yards into the end zone. So for right now, where his toes are, he needs to throw the ball about 60 yards in the air. That'll give you the most
Here we go.
to potentially reel one in. He's got to buy some time to get there.
Heads up.
He launches it. It's short of the
Intercepted. And we are in the overtime.
Travis J finishes off
Uh-huh.
with an interception. And for those of you yesterday who were sitting back saying, I can't get enough of this sport, it is so good. Well, guess what? You get more. When we come back, we're going to overtime. The upset-seeking Noles against the number 9 Irish and Mackenzie Milton's crew.
Howdy, folks.
Florida State is popping. Oh.
That's right. Fansville is back. So get out your gear and slip on your finest bone finger. Put the Dr. Peppers on ice. And get ready for Fansville's return to glory. Because this year, the fans are back. Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve. The only thing more dangerous than the Connors.
That's the way it works.
It's the Connors. Live.
This is going to be fun for everybody.
The Connors. Live season premiere Wednesday, September 22nd on ABC.
Welcome to Surf Ranch.
For these 14 athletes,
I just want a second chance at competing against the best in the world.
I trained so hard for this.
every challenge.
This is all about stamina and
Women athletes can be good looking. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a guy that can say that.
That's going to hurt.
Every battle
go as hard as you can.
brings them closer to becoming
This is life or death to me.
the ultimate surfer. Mondays and Tuesdays on ABC.
What would you do if I sang I sang?
I am the executive producer of the One of the Years Reimagining, which tells the story from the perspective of a black middle-class family in the late 60s. Our protagonist is still a 12-year-old boy, and that will be the relatable hook for the audience.
We're doing everything we can to make you feel like the pilot did of the original Wonder Years.
My mom's making me wear pantyhose. Yuck. Yeah. Yuck.
I remember when I got the script, it really blew my mind to relive it all over again, but this time in a totally different seat.
At 12 years old, we're all trying to figure out where we fit in, and that's a part of being an adolescent.
I've always wanted to put out the great side of black people, and it's something I've been wanting to do for a very long time.
Overtime
We have a
rules.
change to our overtime rules in college football. So you know the deal with each team getting the possession from the 25. You play match play. But you have to go for the 2-point conversion after a touchdown, starting with the second overtime.
Must go for 2.
It has been a wild night. Now the coin toss.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to overtime. Both teams have one timeout. Both teams still have a challenge, providing they have a timeout. Okay?
Like I said, college football, overtime rules are different than NFL, the pro.
You're calling tails. I'm going to let him get around. You call tails. It is tails. Notre Dame wants to go on defense first. Which end of the field you're going to play on? Okay? Notre Dame, you're back this way. Florida State, you're back this way. Florida State will start first and 10. The 25-yard line.
Sponsorship road. Respect.
Big story tonight is the unexpected return of Mackenzie Milton.
Oh yeah, I remember his injury. It was gruesome. Yeah, I'm glad he's playing back football since late 2018. Oh yeah, I remember that. I didn't watch the game. I just remember hearing about it. And, oh, I was a sophomore at the time. You know, fall of 18. You know, in the 19th season. That was the same year Clemson won the title. I remember that.
Throughout the course of the first 3.5 quarters. He's been outstanding, and the poise and maturity has been on display the entire time.
So Notre Dame won the toss. They elect, of course, to go on defense first. Milton and Corbin in the backfield. As they look committed to tonight. For Jay Sean Corbin, he sparked things very early with the 89-yard touchdown. He has gone for 130 yards tonight and 2 touchdowns.
So far, Florida State offensively really has had everything they've wanted in the fourth quarter. Running it and throwing it with McKenzie at quarterback.
Oh, there you go, right? Golden ball.
Driven back this time. It's going to be 3rd down for McKenzie Milton and Noles. Good job that time by Foskey. Plays that viper position for Notre Dame. Jack Cohn anxiously awaits his turn. Dylan Gibbons is down injured. Dylan Gibbons, the former Notre Dame player who Katie told us that incredible story of his big heart and the GoFundMe fund help young Timothy Donovan, who suffers from a rare medical condition. And Timothy is here at Doak Campbell Stadium tonight because of Dylan's efforts. And there is Timothy. Heartwarming story. They developed a relationship when Timothy, a huge Notre Dame fan. Dylan was playing for the Irish as an outstanding young man. And he said, I want to take care of him. I want him to come see me and see this great game. Medical staff out there for the big 321-pounder, the starting left guard. It'll be a 3rd down and 4 when they get back to business. Mike Norvell was so confident in what Jordan Travis would offer up tonight. His young quarterback is just 3 years of eligibility. Little did he know it would be McKenzie Milton that could be the showstopper. 3rd down and 4.
Off the pressure for Notre Dame.
Oh, heads up. Oh, fumble.
Has to fall on it, but he does so well past the
30-yard line.
J.D. Bertrand came surging in to make a big play for the Irish.
And they just brought the heat this time as you see 2 Notre Dame defenders that are blitzing from the second level. As Bertrand's able to get home unblocked, forcing McKenzie Milton to a very uncomfortable situation. McKenzie, unfortunately, making this field goal much more difficult with the lost yardage play.
Now a 50-yarder for Fitzgerald because of that play. 50-yard attempt, Ryan Fitzgerald. Wave that off. Let's bring in John Perry here. Florida State. Florida State is challenging the ruling on the field of a fumble. John, they're challenging the ruling on the field previously of a fumble on that 3rd down.
Yeah, the hand's going forward. Is the ball in control as the hand goes forward to potentially create an incomplete pass, which would then impact where the ball's kicked from?
I'll shave off a good amount of distance.
Oh, he's going to make the video longer.
All right, well, let's you be the judge here, John. And the ruling was a fumble.
Overtime, the tight ones go to you, Joe. I don't think he takes this ball. I like it as an incomplete pass.
Do you really?
I do. The hand is going forward. with control, and he doesn't tuck it enough to consider it as a fumble. The ball does not get back to the body.
Yeah, you see it in his hand as it's moving forward, and it just has to go forward just a little bit. See right there, moving forward, still very much in Mackenzie Milton's hand. So I'm with you, John. I think this is an incomplete pass.
Go try
Right,
that,
and the
guys.
key here, making an incomplete pass,
Right there.
go back to the
And I can
previous
see it.
spot,
Focus.
which now makes that field goal much shorter.
Jalapeno, cheddar, peanuts. Yeah. Heidi Jo's.
Line of scrimmage was just inside the 20. So a significant difference. Difference of 12 yards. Ruling on the field as it was a fumble that backed it up to the 32-yard line, causing it to be a 50-yard field goal attempt pending. Mike Norvell says, hold on a second, we think that's an incomplete pass. We make it about 38-yard field goal attempt. Fitzgerald, of course, hit the 43-yarder to get us to this place. And they are walking it back.
That's a further review. The quarterback actually threw a pass, so the pass is incomplete. So the ball will be placed at the 31-yard line on the left hash. Fourth down.
There we go. Who we got in the MLB score? Padres beat Astros 4-3. So that game, Blue Jays beat the Athletics 8-0.
I want to take you back to the previous play. That ball is inside, cresting over the 20-yard line. Right. So with an incomplete pass, of course, it should go back to the original spot. As ACC officials, led by Jeff Flanagan, are going to need to clean this up.
Mariners beat the Diamondbacks 10-4.
And now they do. You got to make that the 19.5-yard line.
San Francisco Giants beat the Dodgers. Saw that game. Well, a little bit of that game. 6-4.
So it's about a 37-yard attempt. Murray snapping, Mastromano.
And Notre Dame ball next.
See if he can give Florida State a lead here in the first overtime. 37-yard attempt.
No good. Oof.
And the door is wide open for the Irish.
Oof. No good. What? What? Wide right? Oof.
To make the field goal easier, you kind of ice your kicker at the same time. And as a result, that ball drifts just the littlest bit left.
Oh, you just iced your kicker, Florida State.
End over end, just a little bit off target. Disappointment there for the Florida State sideline. Brian Kelly. He's trying to close in on history. He's 3 wins away from tying the record of Duke Rockne as the school's all-time winningest coach. This has been quite the push the boulder up the hill night to get to win 103 if his transfer quarterback Jack Cohn and this offense can deliver here. Cohen has passed for 367 yards. That is now the all-time season opener passing record in Irish history. What a debut. They keep it on the ground as Williams chugs ahead. Star running back went for 1,125 yards. As a 17 All-America a year ago.
Dominic Chop.
Cap things here and put the Irish in position to close out what has been a wild one. Absolutely wild. Your purpose of offense here is, yes, you're already in field goal range. Don't take
If I had a vote,
unnecessary risks.
let me know down in the comments below. What hat should I get next? Florida State or Notre Dame?
Play action. Here's Mayer, the big tight end.
Ooh.
Jamie Robinson was a 13-game starter for South Carolina. Made the commitment to come down here with some other SEC brethren to play ACC ball in this improved Noles defense. Loss of a yard there. It's 3rd and 8.
I might throw a fade right here. Ron Tommy Reese, so far tonight, his quarterback's throwing the ball beautifully down the field. You got press alignment, no deep help over the top. You can throw a fade and win the game right now.
Here we go. Oh, and they stuffed him.
Nowhere. They have lost a half a yard. And now here comes the field goal unit for Notre Dame to win it.
Here we go.
Gabe Bramlett will be holding. Michael Milton Vincent will be snapping. And Jonathan Dorr for the win from 41 yards out.
Here we go. Oregon, Florida State block and return protection.
Notre Dame survived. We're going to get our answer here with Dorr after this timeout by the Noles. Florida State had those epic 3 drives. Went for 37 plays and 209 yards and 22 points to get back into this thing. Notre Dame had a couple of punts and then the desperation interception to close out regulation. But moments ago, the miss by Ryan Fitzgerald. And now Jack Cohn on a record-setting night trots off the field to put it into the hands of Jonathan Dorr from Mecklenburg High School in Charlotte, North Carolina. On a night that has seen everything,
Here we go.
including the unexpected of
Here we go. And a kick. And it is good. Notre Dame wins it. 41-38 in a thrilling matchup. Alright everybody, peace out. Enjoy the video. Enjoy your Labor Day. And a high-scoring thriller between Norte Dame Fighting Irish and Florida State Seminoles. 41-38. Final overtime.